What would it take? Like, what actually would it take besides a gun to your head to make you go there?
It would take, you know what it would take? I'd be like, okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to be the casting director. I'm going to pick the ugliest girls and then I'm going to limit their costume budgets. We're going to give them 3 days notice. I'm going to get a year's worth of preparation.
There are girls who would do it with 3 days notice.
I know.
There's always a queen who will do it for what you're saying now.
Oh, hell yeah. But guess what? I'm also going to call the airlines. Their luggage is going to get lost, and we're going to have to film right when we get there. I would have to sabotage and be so undermining and underhanded. Plus, it's just not that fun.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Well, Trixie and I joked that I would have to, because I can't even imagine approaching that level, I would go the other way. I would bring 3 wigs, no style, center part, hard front. And then I would do little biscuits. I'd do like slacks to enter.
Oh my gosh.
I would do like a maxi dress for one of the good runways. And then like for the finale, I'd just wear all my bracelets. And that's it.
Love.
Bring it. It has to be reset.
I mean, and then they would change the rules after that. They would be like,
change the rules to what? When you had your top 3.
Oh my gosh, I really did love my top 3. I was thinking about that today because I figured we were going to talk about Drag Race at some point.
I mean, why not? I mean, I think your top 3 was so cunty because you all were like literally not stepping on each other's toes. You had like such a like distinctive. You know, it's always a little awkward when like 2 people, like Pearl and Violet, I feel like we're kind of similar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Pearl, to the naked Drag Race person that's like, oh, they're just like a pretty white fashion inspired queen.
Yeah, but you all had like, and your season was the first season. It was oh no, we did that whole.
You guys were the first one, right?
The personalized, the live
taping.
Mama.
And also, what? I know, getting ready for that was like insane, I'm sure.
Bitch, I've never been happier not to make the top 3. I was like, I'm not doing some number. I'm not like bringing 3 outfits, doing choreography. Like they made you whores work for that finale.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Well, I didn't know that I was going to be in the finale until like the week before because it was like back in the day when they filmed like they had the top 4 and then they filmed each person getting eliminated.
Right.
So we didn't know. So,
but I mean, the whole personalized number based on your kind of like your vibe, like the legs and then the.
Oh, yeah, we didn't know that was a thing until like the week before.
How did you feel about that?
I love legs.
Yours was
mine was cute. I listened to it.
It's cunt.
When they first gave it to me, I was like, this is kind of crazy, but I feel like. And then I listened to Bob and Kim's, and I was like, okay, got it. I could find like my like actual opinion then when I heard theirs. I was like, okay, I got the best one.
Like, oh no, this is fine. Yeah,
no edits. I'll keep it. Yeah. I'm fine.
God, I can't. I bristle to think of what fucking bullshit they would have like hurled at me like weird, stupid, and Russian. Blah blah blah. You know,
when they just give you Sleepwalker, they're like, oh well, we had this track, so.
Fierce. I would just be like a Lana Del Rey karaoke, and I'm just like.
Okay, but Pearl had the like unicorn onesies in hers. I don't know if you remember that.
I think I blocked that out.
I don't blame you.
Unicorn onesie?
Like the dancers were wearing like pajamas.
Oh, because she was like.
Did you guys have Meghan Trainor on your season?
No.
That's a different unicorn onesie.
That's a different evil.
Okay.
That's a different evil. I hated that.
Who was the guest judge that you had that you were like, this is fucking cunt?
Mel fucking B.
Yeah, she was a really good guest judge.
Oh, my favorite thing is, which of course didn't make the edit, is that she hated Violet. Love.
She wasn't about it?
Nope. And I'll never forget what you said at the beach and what she said to her. It's like, your hair and your beard, they're just ugly. Because it was our bearded runway, which was.
Oh my God, Jasmine.
Mama, I'm 37 years old. I'm not gluing. Can you? That's a level of like that. No, that's cunt.
I know she is cunt. Jasmine Masters is fucking cunt. She's in her own lane.
Mama, I will wear what I want to wear.
Yes.
And if you think that I'm putting on any other wig than a black China doll, you are sorely mistaken. And I know my skin. I'm in my late 30s. I'm not putting glue on. It was like the confidence in the obstinate just you really had to admire it. It was insane.
Yeah.
But it was like I actually kind of think that runway was kind of fierce.
Also to get a reaction like that from Ru is like it's kind of like very few girls can be like
no shit. I mean, you're also like I'm surprised she didn't get shot, or like whatever. But yeah,
The trapdoor.
Mel B reading Violet, who, by the way, she looked flawless. Violet, as she always does. She looked flawless. She's into this like classic Dior silhouette.
Yeah.
And she was like circus, like she hated it. It was like, I was like, fierce. Like it was like so fierce because it's so untrue. But she is not afraid to like just absolutely say the most incredible thing, Mel B. But most of the judges are just like, they're just kind of asleep at the wheel up there. I feel like they're going along with what they're towing the party line.
Yeah.
I remember one of the judges, I think actually fell asleep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a gig for them too.
Oh yeah, and it's a long day.
Yeah.
It's a long day. Coming up with all those puns.
I remember Mark Jacobs was cool. Mark Jacobs and Nicole Richie were like,
oh,
everything.
see, that's like, those are the
Everything.
perfect guest judges. Who else was really good? Of course, I got eliminated by Santino Rice because it was a sewing challenge.
Was
and
he
I wore
on
the,
your?
No, he had just left, I think. And then he came back to judge our ball, which was the Hello Kitty ball. I wore an absolutely horrible outfit with just incongruous styling that was just made no sense. And of course, he hated it. And he ripped into me. And also, he didn't know, like, the other judges were like kind of nice because they got to know me over the season.
They knew your
But he was like,
record.
you look like shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? It was like, it was kind of like that vibe. And I was like, oh. But yeah, who was your favorite guest judge?
My favorite. I mean, I did the worst because it's like the episode that you do the worst, the coolest one comes in or whatever.
It sucks.
You're just like, fuck.
I know. It's like, I don't want you to see me like this.
Exactly. It was that Gigi Hadid, like pre-18, and Chanel Iman, who I was like looking up to, like,
Damn.
as just a baby wannabe supermodel.
Yeah.
was
But
a
I mean,
moment.
come on. I mean, I'm sure those girls must be gagged by your proportions.
I don't know. I was crying. Fuck. I actually wasn't crying, but I knew I was going to have to like lip sync my pussy off.
I knew I was gonna have to work it, hunty. Ooh. How about that stage being slippery as hell? It's like they greased that metal sheet. What the fuck is up with that?
I know. Sometimes it works to your advantage if you're trying to like.
When you're doing your boot scoot, your famous little
and boogie.
you literally like scoot like. That's like you're tapped into like a jet propulsion with those legs.
I can't really do it anymore because it all depends on the slippery stage.
Well, yeah, because you need little sheet metal greased with Crisco, which is what the drag race runway is.
I need a non-broken back, and I also need to wear fishnets. I fucking hate wearing fishnets now.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
You need to transition into
a woman.